Imagine a battlefield medic doing everything right, packing a soldier's severed finger in ice, racing against the clock, sprinting it straight into surgery, only for the reattachment to fail and the finger to die anyway, until someone tried something that sounds insane. They dropped a severed finger into a jar of stomach acid, and it outlasted the one on ice. Stayed alive longer, and nobody understood why. Eventually, it led scientists to a secret your gut had been keeping your whole life. It continuously makes its own healing compound, a repair compound built for the stuff conventional medicine treats as permanent. Worn tendons, beat-up joints, injuries that never fully heal. Today, I'm going to introduce you to something I wish I had known about years ago. A powerful healing compound that's starting to get real attention from everyday people. Its name is BPC-157. And honestly, most of what you've probably heard about it only scratches the surface. Quick note first, I'm not a doctor. This is information for your own research, not medical advice. You are your own best health advocate, so always do your own homework. You've got that one injury you keep babying, the shoulder that won't loosen no matter how much you stretch it, flaring up the second you think it's finally healed, or the knee that buckles on the stairs and never feels solid again. The truth, it may never have fully healed. You're not alone, and you didn't do it wrong. Your repair crew just clocked out before the job was done. Okay, back to that stomach acid. Think about what your stomach actually is. It's a bag of acid strong enough to dissolve a steak. So, why doesn't it dissolve itself? Because your body protects it. Your gut makes its own shield. In 1991, a team of Croatian scientists in Zagreb, led by a researcher named Predrag Sikaric, went digging into that shield and pulled out one tiny piece of it, a chain of just 15 amino acids. They named it BPC-157, Body Protection Compound, because that's the job it was doing in your gut before anyone gave it a name. So think about that. This isn't some chemical cooked up to sell you something. It's a copy of a tool your body already builds. That single fact is what makes the whole story different. So what's it actually doing? 3 things, mostly. And they work together. First, it calms inflammation down. Think of inflammation as the pileup blocking the road to the injury. Second, it cranks up a signal called nitric oxide, which loosens your blood vessels and gets that road wide open. And third, it pushes your body to grow brand new tiny blood vessels right into the damaged spot and calls in repair cells called fibroblasts. Those are the workers that actually rebuild tissue. More blood flow means more oxygen, more raw materials in, more junk hauled out. Nothing fancy. It's just the difference between a repair that finishes and one that stalls. This is where BPC-157 earns the hype, because this is the part that's actually been studied the most. Tendons, ligaments, muscle, bone. Here's the detail that got my attention. In the animal work, a fully cut Achilles tendon treated with BPC-157 didn't just heal faster, it healed with the collagen lined up neatly. Collagen being the rope-like fiber that holds tissue together. Messy collagen is a weak patch job. Lined up collagen is a real repair. Faster and stronger isn't something you usually get to pick. This is the one the gym world nicknamed the Wolverine peptide. Yeah, like the X-Men character who heals from anything. Stack it with a second peptide called TB500, and they call that combo the Wolverine stack. Even Andrew Huberman, the Stanford guy, talked openly about 2 shots clearing up an L5 disc injury that had him living in pain. Now, those are reports, not a guarantee. But the stories pile up in one specific lane. Stubborn tendon and joint stuff that wouldn't quit. The elbow that nagged for a year, the knee that kept buckling, and the reason it tracks is simple. It's not forcing some weird new process. It's signaling the one your body already runs. Let's do a quick review, because here's where it gets strange. If this peptide can rebuild a torn tendon, remember where it came from: your gut. So it's no shock that the other half of the excitement with BPC-157 is all about digestion. Your gut lining is held shut by microscopic connections, almost like zippers between cells. When those zippers loosen, stuff slips through that was never supposed to. That's what people call leaky gut. In the research, BPC-157 appears to cinch those zippers back tight and guard the lining itself. And the stories match the mechanism. People describe a gut that finally calms down after years of being totally miserable. BPC-157 isn't whipping your body into doing something it doesn't want to do. It simply clears the roadblock, the inflammation, which caused the choked-off blood flow that's been stopping your body from finishing a repair it already started and then quit on. It's not a hammer, it's a green light, a signal to your body. And that opens a much bigger door. Because the inflammation it calms isn't just behind one cranky tendon, it's quietly behind a shocking amount of what breaks down in the body over a lifetime. From sore joints and gut troubles to low energy and faster aging. Most people who use it say it's easy on the system. However, it is only effective as a subcutaneous injection, a shot that goes into the fatty layer of tissue just below the skin. Remember, quality is essential. Make certain they use third-party testing and a real certificate of analysis. This is a must from any laboratory you purchase from. Picture that medic one last time. Bone-tired, hands still shaking, staring at a finger that was still somehow alive in a jar of acid, hours after it should have been gone. He must have shrugged it off. Just another mystery on a night that had already handed him too many. But it wasn't luck. It was the acid. Or really, what was hidden inside it? BPC-157, a shield the body quietly makes on its own, the same one that keeps your stomach from digesting itself. The very signal that, decades later, helps people heal what they were promised never would. Those medics only ever saw it save one finger. You just watched what it might do for an entire body. And we've barely scratched the surface.